A curious case, real curious case from my boy Berto. I don't think I've received enough data, from just watching his channel. He's a Gen Z or a millennial, you feel what I'm saying? Gen Z millennial. I don't know how. I'm just actually curious as to how does a Gen Z/millennial type of character let go of things, especially in this world of materialism, moral of the story wise, from somebody who is a youngin'. Willing to just let go of something important, because this feels like it's something important.
One thing about facts is when they hit you feel no pain. When you swear it's about that shit that made these bitches go insane. Simping niggas most neglected, these my broskies, I'm just saying. Get the fuck up off her ass, making us look bad for my age.
It's necessary to be with that bullshit sometimes. Look at me. Look at me. Understand me? Look. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Moral of the story goes as follows, according to what I'm hearing, right? My boy Birdo is just, I feel like he's becoming a minimalist, man. Simple. I feel like my boy is becoming a minimalist. He's denouncing all detachments to things that bring him, or that may have the optic to bring a human life some value. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of value, how much value that it brings. But it's like kind of things that are seen as valuable by even the general public, even even considering the people that are close to you, bro. They may be into some of these things that you may want to let go of, bro, or that you may not see much value for yourself, especially considering the phase of life that you're at. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, his brain is locked in, bro. W vlog right here, W vlog Birdo, right? This is a Verdo 2. Yo, W. I'm saying, anyway, I feel like it's very important for us to extract the message, at least from the POV of this here channel, right? This Gen Z right here, or /millennial, being able to let go of what even his peers find value in. You know what I'm saying? So that he can narrow his own pathway, so that he can double down and just execute what he needs to execute that's in front of him, that takes top priority, you know what I'm saying, with much more clarity, nigga, much more energy, you know what I'm saying, especially when we focusing in on something, because that frees up a whole lot of time, from you having to put shit off so that you deal with it in the later phase of life, or for you to just handle a whole bunch of things right now just because the optic, my peers and my family members, they're all on the same shit. I gotta go get this, gotta go, you know what I'm saying, keeping up with the Joneses. But then now in all of these different many aspects that you're handling, you're half-assing shit, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, okay, this is not the reasoning that I got from Birdo himself, but I see that kind of clarity when I see a Gen Z/millennial making this kind of decision. You know what I'm saying? Denouncing attachments, doubling down, focusing on what's most important to you. And right now, bro, I don't know, besides the content things, again, I haven't been too much detailed into Birdo's life, because he's also, for the most part, a reaction channel, right? I know he's into the gym. He's much into the gym things. He's much into the content creation things, man. He's up there with, some of them that I consider have done, dope work so far in terms of growing his channel and things like that. And I see the results, I see the fruits. And as he said, bro, a whole bunch of his friends are people who value things like being family men. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of his peers have kids. They got long-term relationships. And clearly he just articulated the fact that, he's over relationships. He's over things or chasing a relationship, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm even getting the kind of just notion that he's over, keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Just because, it gives certain type of, I don't know, dopamine hit, or whatever the case, man. It's just, the whole point of things is to denounce any form of what you may deem to be dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Even if it looks valuable. And I'm gonna say something really unpopular, bro. But it's I see no problem with people who are anti-nat, and even look, man, the whole anti-natalism, right? Let me just bring people up to speed in terms of what we talk about when we say anti-natalism, right?
Hi there, sis.
Yo, just break down just define antinatalism for us quickly.
Sure thing. So antinatalism is basically the philosophical stance that it's morally wrong or unjustifiable to bring new people into existence.
So bring new babies, new life, new what you call this, sentimental life, sentimental beings on Earth, right? For me, bro, I feel like that applies, you know, to a phase of life. It doesn't apply to a human being's whole being and whole time and space kind of, you know, experience. It doesn't have to transcend all phases of your life type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the whole being a teenager. There's a reason why teenagers are teenagers until a certain age in terms of their character and their maturity level, right? Not age, but it's like, and again, the opposite is true. That's why you can have a grown-ass teenager in the mind, right? Senior citizen. I don't know if y'all heard about that term, senior citizen. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of old niggas trying to be YNs, things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's phase type shit, and it's possible to be stuck in a phase. That's why you get 20, you know what I'm saying, 72-year-old 12-year-olds. What? Yes, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that whole thing of even having a phase of saying, no, I don't even want kids, I don't want a family, I don't want to get married, blah blah blah. And I only just brought up the antinatalism as just one example of, you know, the kind of a whole lot of what's going on in, you know, millennial and Gen Zs. You know, people are not trying to have kids. Like I mean, there's some that are even regretting having kids, bro. It's crazy, you know. So, but I feel like that's only, like, accommodate that only for a phase. And once you wake up one day and be like, yo, nah, you know what? I think I'm done. I think, you know what? I think, you know, the embrace of a nice, loving woman who really cares about me, like, cares about, you know, has my best interest in her heart, like, somebody just being in the presence, not even in the, I don't know, sexual grasp, because that's what it's all about these days. Come on, bro. Well, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like my brother might have been discouraged. Hey, it's one thing that discourages me a lot these days. It's like just the over sexualization of the engagements of the opposite genders. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why does it have to, you know what I mean? And then just all the value in authentic connectivity is just sucked out. All that value is sucked out, right? So now that's what has me discouraged. You feel me? So you find things like that, and it's like, nah, fuck, you know, fuck this whole relationship thing, fuck family, fuck marriage, this, that, and the third. But then I feel like one day when you wake up and realize, yo, I think I want to embark on that journey. My career looking good, you know what I'm saying? Health good, you feel me? Physique good, you know what I'm saying? Aesthetic, nice, pleasing, you know what I'm saying? My numbers, my finances, my numbers, my, you know, whatever. It's everything is looking good. Like, yo, I want somebody to share this with. Or I may just want a way to be able to preserve this and sustain this. So obviously I need to create, you know, the new generation that's gonna like uphold what I've created. So you gotta go through that whole process, and you find yourself just like craving that connection, that marriage, you know what I'm saying, that family, that. And at that point, when your mind comes to that point, allow it to embrace it back again, bruh. Because I feel like that's when you realize that at that point, you've reached that level, even in your awareness, your consciousness. You know what? You craving that is for a reason, nigga. You feel me? So I feel like lean into it when it comes to that. So don't just like wipe shit away, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what, you know, it is. The one thing, or the one main thing then that I will extract as the main moral of the story here is, yo, it's no problem doubling down on what you want to focus on to a point where you literally are cutting off things that other people may look at you as insane for cutting off. You know what I'm saying? AKA not wanting, like, you're in your early 30s, but you have no vision of a family, you have no vision of a girl, a vision of a baby, like trying to get this, maybe the career thing, or maybe your health, literally your health wants you to pause everything. I don't give a fuck, like cut your friends off. Like, what? I cannot consume these same things that you like. Look at me, like probably damn near veggie. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's okay to just like put away all these things, double down, and then we'll come back and enjoy these things at a later stage where we feel like, okay, I feel like I've got more capacity for this. Knowing that you understand yourself better, you're grown, you're a little bit more grown. That's what maturity is, right? So I'm not gonna lie, man. W Birdo, I look forward to a whole lot more of your vlogs, right?